Who chucking?
Oh, yeah.
Stop playing with me.
Wow, a lot of changes. Play movement is a lot better this year. Paint defense is definitely buff. It's a lot better.
I'm most excited about the shooting. Yeah, it's so much smoother.
Today it was a real big shocker how much faster the game got and how much more smooth it got.
The mode, I'm definitely.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Johnson, and it's Young in at the 1. Here's Stanley. What a tremendous game he played against Miami.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Stanley. Clock at 6. And finished off by Davis.
That's just an outstanding pick and roll there to get Davis diving to the rim. Once he gets the pass, the shot was as simple as it gets.
Outside Murray. Hunter on the wing. Check by James. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Stanley. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. They recover it. Goes back up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, BA, there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's Hunter. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Outside Murray. No good. Great D that time from Beverly. Here's James. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Last time they met in Atlanta.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Los Angeles foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers on D. They lead by 7. Outside Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Beverly. Pass to Stanley. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow! Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Stanley. The shot's good on the assist by James. 9 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Okongwu. Murray up top. Right side Johnson. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Now Murray. Beverly defending. The 17-footer. They get it back. Okongwu inside. Check by Davis.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. AD uses it so well.
Stanley, that's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Here's Stanley. He's got 11. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now here's Young. He picked up 39 in their last win against Sacramento.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
5 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Count that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Knocks it loose. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Stanley, that's good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Outside Hunter. Back to Johnson. 3-pointer. James with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Back to Young. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
And Davis slams it home.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Murray. Hunter on the wing. Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
Now LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
The Hawks shooting 33% in the first quarter. Outside Murray. Hunter on the wing. Check by James. Hunter against James. 6 to shoot. Hunter passes to Johnson. No good from outside. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Now look, this guy, DA, has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in two guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
And here are the Hawks now. Over to the left wing. Bryant against Johnson. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Man, Bryant not holding back that time.
Shot clock at 5. There's Young with the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. James up top, guarded by Young. And finished off by Davis.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Murray. He had 16 in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
Here's Beverly. Finished off the break.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Murray. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Young. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Stanley, guarded by Young. And there's the lob. And finished off by Davis.
When you give Anthony Davis those kind of looks, he's going to make you pay.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Murray. Back to Young. The Lakers with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look to see if they can keep that up.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Young from long range. And it's Young again missing. Down low. And Davis slams it home.
And AD well above the rim that time.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Beverly, the pass to Davis. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Well, it didn't take long, did it? In his second season, AD showed that ability to be able to completely take over on the offensive end, and we're seeing that here tonight.
Now here's Murray. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Pass to Stanley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So That part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Heat had a huge game. He added 55 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And now the Hawks on the break. Left side, Young. Outside, Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Hawks.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Outside Murray. Back to Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Stanley. Out to Beverly. Pass to Stanley. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Right wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And he lobs it up for the rim. And slam dunked by James.
And how fast was LeBron James off the roll there to the rim?
The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hunter against Walker. Clock at 6. Murray from outside. The Lakers for the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Walker. Pass to Beverly. To the inside. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Beverly. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And that one's good. Young.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
The jump hook. Beverly shot off. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Hunter on the wing. All alone. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Jones.
At the line for the Lakers.
And the free throw, no good.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
Knocked away. James against Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got 3 assists in the game. The Lakers shooting about 45% during the second quarter. lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. The Lakers making a switch here. Bryant's checked in.
Your Lakers, Thomas Bryant.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Young finds Hunter. Stolen by Bryant. And they're pushing it up. Ball's going up the court. Stanley, that's good. 33 points for him.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Young from 12 feet. LeBron with the rebound. And he makes it. James has got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Murray. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Now Los Angeles with it. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's got to be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
No problems knocking that one down. 14 points for him.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
James inside. Hunter covering.
One of the league's best rebounders. When he really wants to get the ball, LeBron James can get in there and get his hand on it.
Left side, Young. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive just another of his great plays this game.
Here's Hunter. Pass to Murray. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
James outside. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 14 points for the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Hunter finds Johnson. Now Young. Outside Hunter. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. Over Beverly. They get the rebound. Okongwu. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Davis slams it home.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Now here's Young. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
Hunter against James. Here's Stanley. 33 points for him. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
17 seconds left in the second period. Here's Young. High quality look as he sinks it. Young's got 20.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With a score, the Lakers 83, the Hawks 45. Heading to the court.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Atlanta with it. We've got Davis, Thomas Bryant out there with LeBron James. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Stanley in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Lakers with possession here. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Hunter on the wing. Beverly defending. Johnson passes to Murray. Yep, that one goes.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Well, LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Here's Young. Again, Atlanta.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
James outside. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I just love it that LeBron can scan the floor and pick the best open option available.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Outside Young. Fires at the elbow. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Stanley, guarded by Young, and Davis slams it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Outside Murray. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Again, Atlanta.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Stanley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Young. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Hawks making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Free throw is good. Young. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to James. Wide open. They can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Stanley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players. Now, that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Young determined on that play there. The foul.
Substitution.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Step back shot and off the glass. That one's good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Here's Stanley, defended by Bogdanovich.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the right side. Griffin right side. Takes the 3. Outside Bogdanovich. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Lakers with possession here. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Toscano, defended by Griffin. Pass to James. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Murray against Westbrook. Steps back and fires. And Murray with a nice bucket inside. Murray's got 8 points.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And so it's Los Angeles destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2. A chance now to hear Nate McMillan talking to his team moments ago.
We got to keep these guys.
Checked in for Los Angeles. Stanley comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Stanley. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Silva's checked in for Atlanta. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got Johnson, Trae Young out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Silva in at the 4 slot. Hits the trifecta.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Inside, Reeves. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Silva. Holiday with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Troy Brown picks one up.
No debate here. He got hammered. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Here's Stanley. On the take. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Harkless is checked in for Okongwu. Here's Young. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Stanley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Holiday's checked in for the Hawks. Forrest comes in for Young, and that one misses. Atlanta is shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Silva. Rebounded by Gabriel.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Forrest. Stripped away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Forrest. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, B.A., it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Forrest. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And he lobs it up. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Silva. Outside Holiday. Here's Forrest. Holiday with the ball. Defended by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Forrest. And Reeves pulls it down. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Atlanta with the ball. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Harkless. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ender.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
The first free throw is good. Griffin, he's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Stanley. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Stanley. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Brown. Here's Jones. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Insanity.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Here's Jones. And the Lakers get it back. And that one drops for him.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Forrest. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Trent Forrest, 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Stanley. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you, fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
NBA 2K23 is finally here, which means we all can jump into some My Team mode. And it has some big changes this year. I can't wait to get started. So today, we're joined by My Team producer John to talk about all the updates. John, how's it going?
Thanks, Chris. It's going great. I'm so glad that 2K23 is finally out.
So, what can people look forward to when they jump into My Team this year?
Well, for the first time, Chris, you get to
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Bryant. LeBron James. Then there's Insanity, and it's Beverly in at the shooting guard position.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Mitchell passes to Sabonis, and Davis sends it back. To the paint, here's Stanley, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
2 points, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Stanley. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
Business-like focus. AD presents a big target on the roll. Bucket.
Now, here's Mitchell. 4-point game. Back to George. Over LeBron. George, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Mitchell kicks to Sabonis. Mitchell looking it over. Good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mitchell passes to George. Herter with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew. Get loud and show some love once again for your 916 crew dance team.
Mitchell passes to Sabonis. It's picked off. For the finish. And finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points his last outing. And the shot is long. Now, here's Beverly. He's defended by Herter. Now Beverly. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's good.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Lakers now, and finished off by LeBron.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here is George. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 12. James outside. Over George. They get the rebound. Davis on the follow.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. George against LeBron. Murray right side. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Talk to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Murray, and Davis sends it back, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Stanley. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Assisted by...
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Barnes is checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 20. Outside, George. Pass to Barnes. To the inside. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And LeBron throws it down.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
On the wing, James, covered by Barnes. LeBron against Barnes. And that one's good. James has got 10 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The pass to Herter. Mitchell kicks to Herter. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Again, Mitchell missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Herter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Ripped away. And here's the break. Here's Stanley. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Mitchell.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here is George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Herter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Natu comes in for George. And Monks subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Toscano. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And the Kings making a change here. Davis is checked in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And another thing, guys, is they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Barnes. 11 points last game. Pass to Monk. Now here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open.
Look at that.
Wow. Nice. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Barnes kicks to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Davis missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Jones. Here's Stanley. He's got 10. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Davis. And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time.
13.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Stanley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Assisted.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Back to Monk. Now here is Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Barnes dishes to Monk. Jacks up a three. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Passes to Toscano. Down low, Stanley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
The pass to Holmes. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Toscano passes to Westbrook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that's good. One, Toscano Anderson for three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the buzzer sounds, and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
You all know what time it is. Here comes.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. 2 minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So for the Lakers right now, Jones is out there with Davis. Then there's Insanity. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Toscano in at the three spot. Beverley, the pass to Stanley. Back to Beverley for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beverley's got 5 points so far.
Strong three-point shooter throughout his career. Can't afford to allow Beverley much room from out there.
Davis, the pass to Monk. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics?
The assist.
And they could knock down the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against the Hawks was all business. He scored 54 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's Stanley, guarded by Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
The offensive IQ AD possesses is special. Smart at knowing how to get himself going.
Monk, the pass to Barnes. And here is Holmes. Back to Barnes. Pass to Monk. And it's Stanley with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the paint, here's Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Davis, the pass to Holmes. And Jones over to help. Davis gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Barnes outside. Davis against Westbrook. Holmes passes to Monk.
2 minutes.
Sacramento again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Barnes. Pass to Davis. And here is Monk. Shot clock at 5. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Westbrook passes to Stanley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
That's good from Stanley.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Now, here's Monk, who's guarded by Stanley. The 9-foot shot. Great defense that time from Stanley.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
There's close coverage, there's contact, but then there's Russell Westbrook. It does not bother him at all.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis surveying the floor. Barnes outside. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Davis finds Holmes. Now Monk. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him.
The assist.
Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Mitchell wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 7.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Stanley, the pass to Beverly. Here's Stanley. He's covered by Murray. And the shot goes in. And now it's up to 25 points for Insanity.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The drive by Mitchell. Herter finds Mitchell. Here's George. Back to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range, it's not going to go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's James. Bryant trying to free himself up. Nice shot by James. He's got 17.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Passes it to Herter. George with the ball. Off target from 3-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, George. Back to Mitchell. Now the pass to Herter. Now Mitchell. Kicks to Murray. Right side, George. Over James. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Stanley, the pass to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. Sacramento grabs the miss. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Herter finds Mitchell. Back to Herter. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Here's Stanley. 25 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And George kicks to Mitchell. Now Herter. He has 5. He gets it in there. Herter's got 7.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Here he goes. Lob pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. George passes to Mitchell. Poked away, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Stanley. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
4th personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Herter, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Beverly, the pass to Stanley. Floats it up for James.
LeBron
And
James.
finished off by LeBron.
Assisted by
Boy, as a roller, the strength and speed of LeBron, tough cover for anyone.
Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now here's Herter, defended by Beverly, and here's Mitchell from the arc. And he gets it back. To end the run, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. There's the lob to the hoop. Rebound by Mitchell. The Kings shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James. The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Barnes, he's checked in for Murray. The Lakers also with the sub. Reeves is checked in. Here's Stanley. He has 30. Reeves the pass to Stanley. Floats it up for Davis. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And Sacramento has possession. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
The passing of LeBron is so special. So talented at finding his wide open teammates.
And George kicks to Herter. Sabonis, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And James throws it down.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. George up top.
Lakers
nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Insanity picks up the foul.
Third team.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Substituting
and some changes here for the Kings. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Malik Monk in for Mitchell. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Lakers. And he slams it one-handed.
Great pass. We talk about 80s guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Outside, Davis. Back to George. Sabonis against Davis. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn. Now, here's Mitchell, covered by Stanley. Here's Murray, outside for George. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Substitution for your Kings. Moses.
LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Troy Brown. Insanity is out there with Jones. And it's Toscano in at the 4 spot. Here's Stanley. 6 to shoot. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Reeves. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Merrill, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Stanley, the pass to Reeves. Pass to Stanley. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Kings have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Murray, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the shot is good. That's now 32 points for Insanity.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown against Murray. On the wing, Brown. At the elbow, it's George. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
And the shot goes in. Here's Stanley. Passes it to Jones. Here's Reeves. Monk defending. Reeves the pass to Jones. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Davis is checked in for Paul George. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gabriel's checked in.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Going inside. Here's Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
The pass to Merrill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Pass to Stanley. Jones kicks to Brown. Clock at 6. Just his first attempt. And again, it's the Lakers.
Troy Brown.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Merrill. Knocks it loose. And they're running. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Monk. Here's Merrill. Kept alive. Here's Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Merrill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Davis. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Stanley. Len grabs the board. Passes it to Monk. With the teardrop. And it's Stanley with the rebound. Stanley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen away. Monk, the pass to Merrill.
2 minutes
to Monk.
remaining in the game.
Stripped it away.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 43% from the floor. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Stanley. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what
that
a
one,
play?
Kevin? Unbelievable.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And the pass to Monk. Here's Merrill. Back to Monk. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Knocked loose.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This is a game where the defense, Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Insanity.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
First personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Both free throws good from Stanley. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Davis. Here's Merrill. Right wing. Plan against Jones. Len dishes to Monk. Here's the floater. No good that time, and it's the Lakers the other way. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stanley. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Second personal foul.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Tipped away. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.